Hello everyone, welcome back to another Chaos Zero Nightmare video. This should be the last video for the beta, because I think this is the last of the chaoses in the beta, the Purification, or the City of Mist chaos. So we're going to do that for this video. That's what the whole video is going to be pretty much. There are a few things I will do in this video, like we got a few more summons to do because they gave us some in the mail from maintenance and for the day. So we're going to do those. Then we're going to hop into City of Mist. I'll also give my end of beta account look over, what I've gotten so far, what I've done, as well as I will talk about the game, what I think it does right, what I think it can improve on. And yeah, that'll be the plan for the video. Hopefully it's not too long. I know one of my videos was literally just one of the chaoses, and that took an hour, I think. Or most of the chaos, and it took like an hour. So I'm going to go through the story really fast whenever I go into the chaos, but because we have some other stuff to do, let us start off with that. So the very first thing that we're going to do is they gave us some summons, 40 summons. There was a small maintenance that gave us 10, and then they gave us 30 for the day. So we're going to do those. It's going to give us our third 5-star of the beta, and then I'm going to spend whatever I have left, so whatever extra gems. So we'll get 5 multis total. So we got Nia as a new character. I saw one of my friends playing Nia yesterday. She seems pretty good, but I don't think we're going to play her at all. And we got a dupe of Beryl, which is really nice because we are going to be playing Beryl today. We have our 5-star on this multi. We have a Pt4 who we'll actually use because we don't have a 4-star partner for our Rin. We pull a Magna. Magna is really good. She is, I think, one of the better characters in the game. I might actually build her and use her today. We'll have to see how it goes. I'll look through and decide after we're done with these summons. Because I do have a bit of energy, I can build a character. Magna is very good. She is a counter-based character. She's a shield and counter-based character, which is pretty good with Beryl, because Beryl also has a lot of shielding. And we won't need as much healing, so Orlea's low amount of healing would be really nice. And whenever she does counter, she has an AoE counter. So she's going to do some really good AoE damage that we are kind of lacking. So I might play Magna over Rin, depending on what else we get, if we get anything else here. We're gonna get, I think it's Maribel. Maribel is another counter-based defense scaler. I don't think she's as good as Magna though, so we're probably not gonna play her. We have another of the partner for Magna, and then we'll do one more multi with our crystals. And then we will cut to what I'm going to play, and then we'll go in. We don't really need anything good. So, honestly, pretty good. Magna is a good 5-star to get, but I don't think I'm going to... Well, should I use her? No, we're going to use Magna. I'm going to level Magna really quickly. And then I think we're going to play Orlea Beryl Magna. It actually, I guess it depends what this is weak to... Oh, it's... Never mind. We're playing Rin because this is weak to dark. So, I'll level her. I'll see if I want to swap out anyone, but we'll come back whenever I am ready to go into the City of Mist. Alright, so we are now ready to go in. I decided I'm not going to use Magna, but I did level Rin, Beryl, and Orlea to 30, and I got their partners also to level 30. So this shouldn't be too bad of a time. We are still on Douglas, I think, is this partner. Yeah, we're still on Douglas because this team doesn't have any AoE. And I thought I needed a little bit at least. My best run on this team has a ton of AoE. So hopefully we get a run similar to that. But if we don't, that's okay. So we'll just go in with this. Because I do really like this team. Rin obviously is going to be good here because the enemies are weak to her element. But Orlea and Beryl are such a good team up. And I really like playing Orlea. Because they're both about holding cards in your hand. So we get a mission card for Lush. I don't know what companion means, but this does 140 times 3, which is really good. And if damage is dealt, we get a morale. So that's not bad to just play. I'm hoping we actually get to fight a boss this time. Because the past two Chaoses, when we get to the final boss, some NPC just comes in and absolutely destroys it. We do want to actually fight these purple bosses, so I am going to go up top. We do lose a campfire, but it's not a shop campfire, so it doesn't really matter. So we do get the Lush immediately. That's going to want... Okay, I think... For these early fights, it's going to be just super easy. Because we have Lush. If we ever draw it, we just kill something for free. I also don't know if it's because I'm level 30 now. But, I mean, that felt like something you should do. Because it was requested, or it's suggested level 25. So, I just leveled everyone up to 30. So we can try to get an equipment. And if we get at least an 8, we get a really good weapon. So I think I am going to do this one. We can get more info. Let's do that first. Okay, let's do the gamble. We rolled a 12. Nice. We get a really good weapon. So this one buffs cards with cost 0. Beryl has a way to make a card cost 0. It also buffs up Swifty, but I think we are most likely going to use the 0 cost card on Rin, and this gives a lot of attack to Rin, so I'm just going to give it to her. Even though I think anyone on this team can actually use it. Rin, I think, starts with her... Yeah, Rin starts with drawing slash. Everyone else needs to get a little lucky to actually get a 0 cost attack. So... It being on Rin is the best spot. We get a grab here. I'm going to get Annoying, even though I think Growth Acceleration is really good. Annoying is just the best card in this deck for Orlea, so I'm just going to get it. Although that is a 0 cost card we could have used, but I think since it's fixed damage, it can't crit. Although that I'm not sure on. We're just going to go for the slash. I should have done the annoying first. We might have actually killed it if I did. And then I guess I'll toughy for the armor. Taking one hit isn't too bad. We'll heal it at some point. So to fight the boss, we have to go up top. So we're gonna go up top. We can... Let's get info, and then we can get the epiphany. Because normally the infos don't take anything away. You can just do it for free. So we'll just get a random epiphany here, which we will need because I haven't triggered it on anyone else that I've seen, only on Orlea. So yeah, let's grab this epiphany. And we get the growth acceleration anyway for Orlea, so that's not bad. So Wolves Bane. The monster gains fury each time a combatant uses a non-attack card. That is a problem for us, because our deck is full of non-attack cards. So let's start with Censor. It is going to get a buff, but that's okay. So we can go Annoying. We can go into Loosh. We can go into First Form into Launcher. And then we'll take one hit. That's okay. We'll get to go Drawing Slash. We're 100% taking Destruction. We get to go Opening Round. We are taking Guilty Pleasure because we're a deck that wants to have a lot of cards in our hand because we have the Annoying already. What do we have in deck still? We have the 2-cost in deck still. We have the Block Enhance. This will always draw 2 attacks for us. And that's another Epiphany, so we're going to do that. That's going to give us another really good card for us. So that one does more. If we are in Stance on Rin, it does more damage based on the number of skills we have in our hand. After defeating an enemy, gain a fixed shield. I mean, does it have to be the person with it? It gets the kill, then I'd want to put it on Rin. But this wants me to put it on Orlea. I'll just put it on Orlea. That's one of the things. If this game has one problem, it's that some of the text doesn't tell you what it does. Some things affect every character, and the game makes it sound like it only affects one. Some of them affect one character, but the game makes it seem like they affect everything. I'm just going to use Barrel Assault here just to clear through this. And then I'll just double down on this. Oh, I should have doubled down the other one, because that one's the one attacking me. And that one isn't anyone, because Barrel was the one who killed it, but the armor is on Orlea. We'll get the Epiphany on Barrel. It's going to give us unlimited firepower, which is a really good card. It would be way better if we had Magna. So, or definitely if this wasn't a fight weak to whatever the Void, like weak to purple, I would 100% be playing Magna over Rin here, because Orlea and Barrel both apply a lot of shield because of Barrel is just a shield character, Orlea has Tuffy, and that gives really good value to Magna, who's going to be the main carry of that team from how much shield and counterattacking she's going to do. So we're going to lose the card. But I mean, we didn't need it. We have a camp and into a event. We're full health, so we're going to do training. We're going to hope to get some really good card. Shock is pretty nice. The 2 ego points is okay. Oh, but energy barrier is also really good. So energy barrier is going to be stuck on Rin, and that's going to be a Rin card. So we could draw that off of destruction, but I think that's okay. Shock is going to have to be on Barrel, but that's also fine. I think I'm going to go with energy barrier, just so we can be a little safer. And the action point is pretty nice. We're just going to get the energy barrier for Rin. And then we have an event. So this will be a main story type thing. Or no, is this an exit point? I might have been wrong. That might be an exit point. We're going to get here, though. Because it's not the end of the chaos. At the start of the turn, activate any one initiative card in hand without any cost. Do they have initiative cards? I know these two don't. I don't know every word on every Orlea card. So maybe Censor is a initiative card? I don't know, let's see. I know none of these are initiative. I know none of these are initiative. It's Outbreak of War. So no. But that might still work for it, because I always draw the Outbreak of War card. And then here, the last thing doesn't really matter. I guess I'll go to camp because we have money. I can train another card. Okay, we're going to train another card. So we can get defense-based damage, which it's Pulverize. That one's not a good card. Oh, I think since I clicked it, I have to take it. That's a problem. There should be a back button because you can't read the card without... Oh, well. I lost 50 coins for nothing. I don't think I need it. Because I think we're definitely over-leveled. There wasn't even a boss fight. And this isn't going to be as good as the data I have now. I'm actually just going to toss all of these because they're actually... These actually are bad compared to the run I already have for them. Okay, well... That was a little underwhelming. I was hoping that one of these story fights was going to be an actual boss fight, but they are not. So I'm going to wrap this up to make sure that this is the end of the story for the test, and then we'll go into a quick review and then probably round out the video. So we'll be back in a few seconds for you. Okay, so I was wrong. The boss fight is actually after that chaos, and it's this one. We're going to use the teams that I had prior to that run. So my older saves. These are really good saves I got from a farm run last night. So hopefully this is able to clear. I've seen this boss is pretty difficult. But it is the last boss of the beta. So I'd hope it'd be pretty hard. So the gist of it is we need to, once we get the boss down to its first full health bar, it's just erase it at that point. Killing these ads doesn't do a whole lot. Although killing the ones that are giving this like small buff here makes him have less armor, so we can kill him a little faster. So I'm actually going to get rid of that guy off bat. We are going to get hit, but that's okay. So we are going to get hit here for a fair amount of damage, but I could retain stance and he has no allies. And he's going to spawn in allies this turn, so we can just try to do as much damage as possible. I am going to do this heal because we have time. We have 2 softies. You know, we'll do this every 1 attack. And then next turn with these 5 retained cards, we'll just try to blow them up. So there's 2 things trying to gain barrier. I'm going to use Barrel's ult here to get some AoE damage. Then I'm going to just go in for the big damage. Because Barrel's ult isn't as good later. He is going to get 2 stacks of armor, but that's okay. Because we can easily kill him on the next phase. This opening shot will clear out both armor because it will hit twice now since we held it for a turn. And that charge shot will kill. But I'm going to put the 2 shots in my hand first. And then I think I have to shoot now or we're going to take some unnecessary damage. So now we're in phase 2. So now he's just going to start hitting us really hard. All we have to do is hit him 12 times though. So I'm going to wait to do that shield on my next turn. Once we hit him 12 times, he will lose this barrier. So we just have to play it safe. So we're going to use this to get a bit of shield. I wish instead of these softies we had toughies though. But we don't, sadly. Ambush, we're going to go Drawing Sword. We'll go for the Retain. We'll go for this Launcher. We'll go for the Everyone attack. Next turn we'll hit a Break, which is pretty nice. But we're going to get a effect on Barrel. So we are going to lose that on those Barrel cards, which does suck. We can go for the stun here, but I think I'm going to use the heal's not going to do much. Now, let's just set up. Let's actually go for the Swifty to stun. It's going to get rid of all the armor. And now that we have Tuffy, we're not dead on this turn, so Barrel's going to be able to get out of her break. We can go for this heal as well. Although, is that better save for next turn because it gives them morale? I think it's better save for next turn because you'll get the morale next turn. And then we can just go for all the damage we can. So sadly we drew 3 barrel cards, so we're gonna lose a fair bit. I think we are dead this turn though, because all of our cards this turn were just terrible, honestly. And this guy's doing a lot more than we can heal. And like I said, this is only a 1-star Tuffy, so we're not going to get the most value out of it. If we had a 3-star Tuffy this whole time, I think we're perfectly fine. Maybe these softies plus the morale boost are enough? With this charge shot to kill it? No. We will try to live though, but I think that's just enough damage to get us. Yeah. Alright, we'll give it one more shot. That was pretty unlucky cards at the end. And if we had a Tuffy that whole time, we're just like immortal for that whole fight. So maybe we'll try to use Orlea's ability earlier, because that'll give us a lot. Over the sensor. We'll go for this maneuver. These guys are gonna give armor. I don't have enough to stop them both. So we'll make him hit us so we can use our heal of the growth acceleration efficiently. Oh, I clicked on Sun on OBS on accident. Hopefully that didn't ruin something. And then we're going to save these because these will get better next turn. Nice. So we get 2 growing creatures. Hopefully these become Tuffies and not softies like they did last time. We're going to get... Again, we draw this one before we get something that puts us in stance, so this card is just useless. Yeah, we'll just try to rush the guy down, I guess. We'll kill this one so it doesn't blow up and hurt us. Again, I fell for that again. It did the exact same thing last time. I fell for it again. Whatever. If we get Tuffies, we're fine. He's gonna get some armor. We get 2 Tuffies. Okay, we're not losing. 2 Tuffies gives us an 100 heal every single turn. So we're in a perfect spot. Actually, I think I'm just gonna go Will of Light here. And then just scale. Because now with 2 Tuffies, we're not dying ever. We can also save up this Swifty for a ton of damage. Finally, we draw some good ring cards. So go for that. That'll give us the 2 things we really care about. We'll go for the Drawing Slash. We'll go for the Black Mist. We'll go for the Extension. We'll hit this with the Ambush. Gonna get armor. Maybe Swifty would have phased it. I don't think that really matters here, though. We're gonna get hit. That's fine, because on this turn we are going to... Enough to play the sensor. That is going to give us a maxed out Swifty, and we get another Tuffy. That is actually massive. We're going to go for a Growth Excel on this Swifty, because it's going to give it a ton of damage, because it's going to trigger it 3 times. Now it's a 1450%. Then I guess I'll go for the opening round, or I'll go for the barriers so we can protect a little more. And we are going to lose out on 1 draw next turn because we have 6 retain cards, but I don't think we care at this point. Now we're just scaling so hard. So we're going to go opening shot. We're going to go charge shot, I think. Or no, we'll go for the 2 slashes. We'll go slash into charge shot. We're going to keep 1 retain card. That's fine. Or 5 retain cards. It's perfect. We used 1 retain card. We're going to go just the big shot now to phase it. Then we're going to go heavy weapons. We're going to go... I think I'm going to play this open fire. So I want to... Oh no, the sensor... If the sensor generates a toughie, we won't waste any cards. It didn't make a toughie. If it made a toughie first, we don't waste any cards. I'm just going to play this Swifty. Because we have 6 retain cards in hand. And I'm going to save that really big Swifty for once we break all this armor. So we're going to go Growth Excel, the Swifty. We're going to go open fire, charge shot. We broke it so we get an armor back. So we're going to go for... We're going to go for the salvation. That'll give us another Swifty at 2. That'll give us another max Toughie because we had a 1-star Toughie and it gives us a softie. And then we're just going to use this Will of Light. That's going to trigger all of these, so we're at full health again. I'm going to play this 2-star Swifty because I don't think we really need it to scale, and I want to keep... I want to draw 5 cards, and we spend it. We have 5 retains in our hand. Rin is going to start hurting, but that's fine. He's going to do a lot of damage here. We're going to go for a barrier. We want to save the open fire. We're going to save the open fire. I'm just going to burn out this softie so we don't have to keep it in our hand. We're going to draw the rest of what Rin needs. We're going to do the attacks first, though. We're going to open fire. We're going to ambush. We're going to heavy weapon spec. We will only play at least 1. Actually, I think it saves the cheaper ult. So we are going to do that. Get our health back. I think I need to play one of these toughies because we're going to take a lot of damage. And then... Yeah, we're going to play out this charge shot. And I'm going to have to play one of these toughies so we don't die. And then on this turn, we get to do the big damage. So we get to open fire to take 2 armor down. We get to launcher to take the last one down. So now he has no armor. So we're going to go for Rin's super because it only costs 2. It's going to add 2 vulnerable. Then we're going to Growth Excel this Swifty for another 3 triggers. And then we're going to throw a 3,240% damage Swifty at this boss and deal more than 900 damage in 1 hit. 2,283 damage. That is crazy damage. We did get really lucky there because we got 2 toughies so early, so we got to stay for a lot longer. But that is the difficulty I want. I want a fight that is skill and a little bit of luck testing. I think if I was I did a few earlier runs. I think if I did those fights and I was a little better, I would have beaten them. But very nice. So that is the last mission in the playtest. So I'm going to wrap a few things up, and then we will go with a sort of a pre-review, a beta review. Hey guys, so I did record the beta review after I beat this, like right after, but because the video would have taken a little too long, because it would have been like an hour, like 30 minutes extra, I rambled. I'm not gonna lie, I rambled. I'm actually gonna make the review the next video, so you'll see that I might have uploaded it the same day or tomorrow or something. Some point this week, you'll see the actual review. It'll be a separate video. It'll be like 30 minutes long because it's one clip of me actually rambling. But you'll get the point probably from watching that. But I'm gonna end the video here. I hope you all had a good day. I'll see you all in the next video. It just would have been too long to put in this one. Goodbye.